I was driving to Silver Pine Ridge, Montana, a small mountain town buried deep in the Rockies. I had lived there once, years ago, before life pulled me away. Now, after my uncle's sudden death, I was going back to settle his old cabin before winter sealed the place off completely. Everyone warned me not to travel at night, not during a storm like this, but I didn't listen. By the time I reached Black Hollow Highway, the snow was already falling hard. The road disappeared into white darkness, trees standing on both sides like frozen shadows watching me pass. My phone lost signal miles ago. Even the GPS froze, stuck on a blinking blue dot that refused to move. The radio faded in and out, whispering static that sounded disturbingly like distant voices. That's when my car shut down. No warning, no sputter. The engine just died. I pulled over, heart racing, and tried to restart it. Nothing. The cold crawled inside instantly, biting my skin through my coat. When I stepped out, the wind slammed into me, sharp and furious, swirling the snow so thick I could barely see 10 feet ahead. It felt wrong, like the storm was aware of me. Then I saw it. A cabin, barely visible through the snow, standing just off the road. Old, leaning, almost swallowed by ice. A dim yellow light glowed from one window. I was sure it hadn't been there before. I would have noticed. But the cold was getting dangerous, and I had no other option. I walked toward it, every step heavy, the snow pulling at my legs like hands that didn't want to let go. I knocked. The door opened on its own. Warm air rushed over me, shocking my frozen lungs. Inside, a fire crackled in the fireplace. The cabin smelled of old wood and smoke. No one was there, but the walls were covered in photographs, old black and white pictures, families, travelers, couples, all smiling, all standing in snow. As I leaned closer, my blood ran cold. Every photo looked like it was taken during a storm, and every face looked relieved. Footsteps creaked behind me. I turned and saw an old man standing near the door. Tall, thin, his skin pale like frostbite. His eyes were almost white, empty and endless. "You shouldn't be here," he said calmly. I explained about my car, my voice shaking despite myself. He listened, then nodded slowly. "The storm decides who arrive," he replied, "not the road." Something felt wrong. His breath didn't fog the air. Mine did. His boots made no sound on the floor. I asked him what this place was. He didn't answer. He simply walked to the wall and pointed at a photograph. It was me. The image showed me beside my car, snow pouring down, my face twisted in fear. I stumbled back, my heart slamming against my ribs. I told him it wasn't possible. I had never been photographed tonight. He leaned closer and whispered, "Winter doesn't kill people, it preserves them." The lights flickered. The wind outside howled louder, shaking the cabin. Then I heard it, voices beneath the floor, crying, prayers, screams muffled by ice. So many voices. Too many. "They're warm now," the old man said softly. "They stayed." Ice spread across the walls like veins. The air grew painfully cold. My fingers burned. My vision darkened. I felt myself slowing, sinking, as if the storm was pulling me into sleep. Then, an engine. My car. Somehow I broke free, threw myself at the door, and burst outside. The cabin was gone. No light, no footprints, nothing but endless snow. My car sat on the roadside, engine running. I drove until sunrise, until the storm vanished and the world felt real again. I convinced myself it was shock, hypothermia, fear playing tricks on my mind. Weeks later, back home, I reached into my winter coat pocket. I found a photograph. It showed a cabin in the snow, a storm, and me standing outside, eyes glazed with frost, smiling. Now, every winter, when the cold grows too quiet, I hear knocking on my door. Slow, patient, familiar.